Hi guys, Don and Kel here with Don and Kel's Outdoor Adventures. Something we wanted to talk to you about today was something that became a necessity for us this year, right?
Right? Super dry this year, no rains. We didn't get the usual monsoons, and so they have these severe fire restrictions. That's not just unique to Arizona. The whole Southwest is struggling with that. So you can't go camping with an open flame to cook with. So what do?
Right, and so that's where we came up with this solution. In fact, it was funny, I just went over to Sportsman's World over there and was looking at the different units there of propane camping stoves, and I came up with this Coleman. And it was a surprise to me because I really found some features in here that I really like.
Yeah, I was surprised too.
You know, it does a great job cooking. There's 2 burners, and in fact, let's just go through it, okay?
Right.
First of all, we store the little components inside of it. And what I love about Coleman is the familiarity. In fact, if you've ever had a Coleman stove before, and most of us have, they all connect the same. And they use these little Coleman bottles, and you can pick these up even at a grocery store sometimes. So it's real convenient. I love that aspect about it. So let me show you how it hooks up. Again, you're going to be familiar if you've had one before. If not, it's very simple. Okay, so what we do, again, it's very familiar. You take screw that right on there like that. Leave it a little bit loose just so you can get this bottle on. Screw that tight, let it rest, and then again, just a little bit of cinch up right here. And you're ready to go. So first of all, we'll open this up. Notice it has 2 burners here, and they're very simple to light. You just turn it like that, and it's lit. And you can now light the other one. So you got 2 burners going, okay? But before we do that, I'd like to just highlight something. Take a look at this grill. I don't know if you can notice this, but it's actually covered in the center here. Now, that's designed purposely to cover the elements, the burning elements, okay? So let me just have you take a look at that. And now, you know, most guys don't read the instructions, but I happen to read the instructions this time. And they're telling me to put water in here, okay? You see this little line right here? That's the fill line. Now take a look at that. And I'm gonna just go ahead and add some water. Okay, let's go ahead and fill this little trough up. It's like a moat. Okay, we're all set to go, right? Put our grills back together. Like that. And now we're ready to cook. Okay. You see on the box, it's how many square inches of cooking surface, but how much is that really? Let's go ahead and measure that. So here we have 21 inches by just about 12 inches, 21 by 12. So you can do the math on that, but that's how big it is. It was plenty big for us to cook a couple pieces of chicken, our vegetables, and our potatoes and things like that. So again, it's big enough to do the job. Okay, Kel, so I'm gonna show you a little hack that my wife taught me. If you're gonna marinate the chicken, and you wanna, first of all, turn this Ziploc bag inside out. You know how sometimes you're trying to get it in there and the meat touches the outside of the bag and then you're all worried about salmonella and all that stuff. So you turn it inside out, you take the chicken like this. Ugh, man, these are big ones. You drop it right in there like that, okay? Good. And now you fold it back around and you don't have any mess on the outside of the bag.
Sweet.
Okay, and then we're gonna throw a little marinade in there. Whatever you like, you know. This is something that I've used before, but everybody has their own style. Get in there, Ziploc it, get it all mixed up with the chicken. And we're gonna let that sit for a while.
Okay, let's get the potatoes on. Start with a couple sweet potatoes and 3 smaller ones. Get them on now. They're gonna take a little longer than the rest of the meat and vegetables.
Meanwhile, Kel's gonna go ahead and get the vegetables ready.
Some red onion and some yellow squash.
Okay, So yeah, what is this stuff? This is garlic salt.
Garlic, yeah, and sea salt.
Garlic and sea, that's great. Put that in there like that. Okay, so we're gonna fold this over. Make a little, just fold over the edges. Doesn't have to be fancy, nothing like that, you know, just keep them in there. We're gonna throw them on the grill.
Seal in the juices.
Yeah, let them cook up for a little bit. Okay, there.
Throw it on the Barbie.
Put our vegetables right here. We'll get those cooking. Okay, so it's time to put the chicken on. We got our vegetables going, the potatoes are cooking. Kind of roll those over a little bit. Oh yeah, they're getting nice and charcoaled on that. Still, time. Push those aside. Let's get this chicken going. Nice and marinated. It's always better if you do it the night before. Ooh, nice. Get out of there. There we go.
Slamming.
All right, and we'll check back later. Let's see how we're doing here. Ooh, yeah, it looks good.
Real good.
How's the potatoes look? Soft?
Yep.
All right, what about the vegetables?
Check that out.
Yeah.
Wow, steaming.
Ooh.
Oh wow, they're perfect. Yeah,
Excellent.
they're great.
Okay,
Ready
good.
to go. You know what? Let's eat.
You think?
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Good.
delicious. Mm-hmm. Love the vegetables.
Cooked on that Coleman grill. Okay, so now that we're done cooking, Kel, show them the unique feature this Coleman grill has in the way of cleanup.
Okay, well now the grill's cool. We finished cooking. Just lifts out. And now look at this basin that you filled with water earlier. See all the drippings from the food?
Mm-hmm.
Just lift it out.
Wow, look at that.
Pour it out.
This is so clean.
And you just wipe this down
Right.
and you're good to go again.
Yeah, okay, cool. That's what I love about this. Okay, so I just wiped it out. I just used newspaper. Look how clean that came. Great design, Coleman.